égales, elles aspirent simplement pour elles, pour leur famille. Et donc, ce parcours-là, ben, c'est à l'image de ce que je vis aujourd'hui, c'est-à-dire il y a eu des hauts, des bas, et il faut toujours réagir, toujours être réactif, toujours rebondir, toujours avoir le cerveau accroché à aller plus loin, plus haut, plus fort. Et le marketing de réseau, c'est une vie de challenge et c'est juste excitant comme métier, quoi.
Et pour vous, Patrice?
Moi, je suis un ancien militaire de carrière. Et j'avais envie de faire autre chose. J'avais envie de découvrir le monde. Quand j'étais petit, quand on me demandait qu'est-ce que je voulais faire comme métier, je disais que je voulais être James Bond.
Pour tous les garçons.
Des belles voitures, des jolies femmes et de l'argent. Et je crois que le métier qui nous permet de pouvoir faire tout ça et de donner aux autres, c'est vraiment le marketing de réseau.
Wow. Et tant qu'on est entrepreneur, vous avez besoin de structure, motivation, discipline, et quelque chose comme ça. Dites-nous, comment vous structurez votre jour? Et parce que vous travaillez tout le temps, pareil.
Ensemble.
Oui, d'accord.
En fait, très rapidement, j'ai compris qu'il fallait changer nos habitudes. On ne se demande pas quand on marche, est-ce qu'il faut poser le talon ou la pointe des pieds? Est-ce qu'on commence par la jambe droite ou la jambe gauche? Alors moi, j'ai créé mon succès en changeant mes habitudes. Quand on va se coucher dans son lit, on se couche toujours au même côté, sur le même côté.
C'est vrai.
Eh bien, quand je pense, je mets dans ma tête mes rêves, mes objectifs, et je les répète toutes. Je couche toujours au même côté, sur le garde, je les lis. Je parle avec mes leaders, je leur parle de leurs objectifs, et c'est comme ça qu'en fait, on garde la motivation en permettant à d'autres personnes, elles aussi, à atteindre leurs objectifs.
Merci. Et vous, Isabelle?
Souvent, les personnes, quand elles travaillent avec nous, la première chose qui arrive, c'est mais comment tu fais? Moi, je suis une femme, j'ai des enfants, etc., etc. J'ai beaucoup de femmes autour de moi qui ont toujours cette problématique de savoir comment est-ce qu'elles vont organiser leur temps. Et je pense qu'en fait, cette petite voix qu'on a à l'intérieur de nous, que ce soit une femme, homme, peu importe d'où on vient, on passe tous des épreuves, peu importe comment elles s'appellent l'épreuve, enfants, difficultés, peu importe. Je pense qu'à cette petite voix qu'on a à l'intérieur de nous, ben, il faut arriver à la dompter. Et je pense que c'est la première discipline. C'est ce qu'on a à l'intérieur de soi, arriver à la faire taire, la mettre de côté et faire ce qu'on a à faire, point barre, peu importe d'où on vient. Et c'est ça, en fait, oui, c'est la première discipline, en fait, que j'ai. Parce que bon, je suis mariée, on travaille à 100% dans cette activité. C'est pas toujours évident d'être entre les Twin Towers, d'accord? De trouver sa place, d'accord? En plus, je suis une femme parmi des hommes, c'est pas toujours évident.
Non.
Et, mais il faut trouver sa place, il faut taire la voix qui dit ben, tu peux pas, tu arriveras pas, etc. Il faut trouver sa place à l'intérieur de soi, se fixer ses objectifs. Et quoi qu'il arrive, cette activité, elle est pas facile, mais elle est simple. Et à partir du moment où on structure cette chose-là dans la tête, on peut y passer 2 heures par jour, mais être à 100% dans les 2 heures. On n'a pas besoin nécessairement de passer 24 heures. D'accord? Et ça, les personnes, elles doivent pouvoir arriver à l'assimiler. Le premier travail, c'est sur soi. C'est la première discipline.
C'est un important message,
Voilà.
très important. Et Jean-Michel?
Alors, si moi je dois donner la journée type, il faut comprendre qu'elle évolue au fil du développement du réseau. Lorsqu'on a démarré cette activité, notre journée type, c'était des présentations tous les jours. On doit d'abord nous donner l'exemple, donc faire des présentations, expliquer le concept pour aider les gens à se qualifier. Au fil des mois, quand on est monté en qualification, on doit apprendre à nos leaders à faire pareil. Donc notre journée type, c'était plus faire des questions-réponses, faire des conclusions, de parfaire un petit peu ce que nos partenaires faisaient directement. Aujourd'hui, avec l'évolution de nos réseaux, on doit apprendre à nos directeurs à faire ce que nous on faisait. Donc la journée, en fait, elle évolue au fil du développement du réseau. On doit apprendre à faire après.
Exact.
Aider nos gens à devenir autonomes et dupliquer. Donc on ne peut pas dire qu'on a une journée type. Dans 6 mois, ça sera peut-être différent. On sera peut-être ambassadeur, on travaille pour. Donc on va aider nos partenaires présidents à qualifier des directeurs. Et donc on doit faire évoluer notre business. Notre business, il vit tous les jours.
Oui. Et je pense aussi qu'au milieu de cette situation globale avec Covid, comment avez-vous réussi à conserver votre esprit, votre motivation et votre votre motivation au travail? Vous avez une stratégie?
Avoir un cap,
Avoir un cap.
un
Tout droit,
objectif.
tout droit.
Nous, on veut être numéro 1 de cette compagnie. On sait qu'il y a des gens qui sont largement en avance, mais ce n'est pas un sprint, c'est une course d'endurance, un marathon. Ils peuvent y aller, nous on vient, avec nos méthodes, avec notre manière de travailler. On habite une petite île où il n'y a même pas 500 000 habitants. Donc nous, on n'est pas pressés, on arrive tranquillement et on sera ambassadeur et on va progresser, avoir tout le temps un cap.
Ça, c'est vrai, Isabelle.
Et oui, comme Patrice vient de le dire, c'est ne jamais abandonner, être tout le temps persévérant, jamais abandonner. Les épreuves, ben, on arrive, on les prend. Ça ne veut pas dire qu'on est à l'épreuve des épreuves. D'accord, on est comme tout le monde, on n'est pas plus différent que les autres. La seule chose, c'est que dans notre état d'esprit, c'est un genou à terre, jamais deux. Et quoi qu'il arrive, c'est on y va, on y va, on y va. Ce matin, on a eu pas mal de résistance. Il y a quelqu'un qui nous a dit qu'on ne prendra pas l'avion, parce qu'on était notre avion des Antilles, on a fait 12 heures de vol. Quand on est arrivé à Roissy, c'était fermé. On nous a dit on ne passe pas. Il n'était pas question de ne pas passer. Donc, on est passé. On nous a ouvert la route, on a couru, etc. Parce qu'il n'était pas question que notre pays, que notre île, que nous, on vient près des Amériques. Il n'y a personne, la francophonie est encore peu connue dans Kouandouane. Eh bien, nous, on fait le chemin. Et c'est, voilà, on fonce. Un point, c'est tout.
Alors, quand on parle de situation actuelle, pour nous, le Covid a explosé notre business.
Ça, c'est vrai. Hein?
Donc, nous, ça a été un développement énorme, un booster, parce qu'on a été conditionné à réagir. On a beaucoup travaillé en webinaire, on travaille à la maison. Patrice a donné le mot important, c'est le cap, avoir un objectif. Ce sont la puissance de nos objectifs qui nous donnent envie à chaque fois de rebondir. On a tous de trouver des solutions. On a des familles, donc nos familles prennent une part importante dans notre réalisation. Nos partenaires ont des familles et c'est pour ça, les objectifs, je pense que c'est le point le plus important. Si on ne sait pas où on va, il y a une phrase qui dit que si on ne sait pas sur quel port notre bateau va aller, ben, aucun vent ne sera favorable. Donc si on a un objectif précis, là on va pouvoir utiliser tous les éléments pour nous permettre de nous réaliser. Donc cette période-là, pour nous, elle était exceptionnelle.
Et la dernière question, dis-moi, la qualité le plus importante à avoir en tant que leader et entrepreneur, dis-moi, c'est quoi?
Pour moi, c'est la vision.
Vision.
J'entends souvent parler de vivre le moment présent. Mais pour moi, le présent, c'est déjà le passé. Je suis toujours en train de programmer dans ma tête le futur. Comment ça doit être. Je ne laisse pas la place à l'imprévu. Je l'imagine, je le pense détail par détail, comment je veux que ça soit. Et ça peut être que comme ça ne peut pas être autrement. Visualiser. Il y a des gens qui pensent que c'est un peu de magie ou que ça ne sert à rien. Mais je peux dire qu'aujourd'hui, si j'ai une femme merveilleuse comme celle-là, si on a le succès qu'on a, si j'ai des leaders, on a des leaders dans nos organisations, c'est qu'à chaque fois, avant même de les rencontrer, on les a déjà imaginés, comment on veut qu'ils soient, où on veut qu'ils soient, qu'est-ce qu'ils font, comment ils travaillent. Et après, ça se passe directement, la vision.
La vision, the vision.
Ben, je pense que vous l'aurez compris, depuis tout à l'heure, je ne parle que de ça. Pour moi, c'est la persévérance. Pour moi, cette vie-là, c'est un parcours d'obstacles. Et les épreuves sont des obstacles. On doit passer l'obstacle, trouver des solutions, contourner, trouver une solution pour passer. Et ça fait 20 ans qu'on travaille, 21 ans qu'on travaille tous les trois ensemble, qu'on a appris à se connaître, à s'apprécier. Aujourd'hui, on n'est pas des amis, on n'est même pas des associés, on est une famille. Et ce qui nous caractérise tous les trois, c'est ça, c'est la persévérance, quoi qu'il arrive. Et chercher des solutions, pas pour nous, parce que c'est aussi l'essence de ce qui fait notre force. C'est que même si on vient d'une petite île, ce n'est pas les circonstances en fait qui font qui on est aujourd'hui, c'est ce qu'on a dans notre état d'esprit et l'équipe qui nous suit. Parce qu'on a vous nous voyez tous les trois, mais on représente l'Afrique, on représente la Caraïbe, on représente le Brésil qui est en train de naître, on représente beaucoup d'endroits. Notre métissage a fait qu'aujourd'hui, on n'a aucune barrière. Donc, tout d'un coup, on a réduit la planète à une simple petite île.
Exact.
Et aujourd'hui, mais notre focus, c'est juste la persévérance et on ne lâche rien en fait.
Perseverance. And
Alors
Jean-Michel.
moi je vais emprunter une qualité à une de mes partenaires qui utilise ce mot, qui s'appelle Marie-Josée Médéric, elle est de la Guadeloupe, et elle parle de résilience.
Resilience.
La résilience, c'est cette capacité qu'on a effectivement à pouvoir rebondir après une résistance, après un échec ou bien après un traumatisme. Et c'est exactement ce qu'on veut expliquer aux gens. Aujourd'hui, il y a 10, 20, 30, 100 raisons de pouvoir arrêter et abandonner le business. Il y a déjà plein de gens qui peut-être sont déjà dans cette phase de se dire « Ah, c'est difficile, la compagnie n'a pas fait ceci, la compagnie n'a pas fait cela, mon sponsor ne m'a pas aidé, mes filles elles ont abandonné. » Mais toi, qu'est-ce que toi tu décides de faire malgré les difficultés? Si d'autres réussissent, toi tu dois réussir. Donc pour moi, c'est l'une des qualités qu'un leader doit avoir, cette capacité à rebondir et rebondir plus haut après un échec ou bien après une résistance forte.
Merci pour votre inspiration ce soir, cette journée, et merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Bon voyage
Merci.
à la maison. Thank you so much to these three eminent leaders who talked about vision, persistency, and resilience. And before I continue with my next guest, let's check in with our talented graffiti painter, Adam, and see what he's come up with. To these three eminent leaders who talked about vision, persistency, It's always important to learn and get inspired by other people, by other leaders, mentors, or just individuals who have paved the way. And that's why having this talk show here today is such a great opportunity for us to listen into and learn from leaders from Crowd One. And with me here now, I have four directors from Crowd One. I have Sanja, Slovakia, and then I have Lotta from Sweden, and Udo. I mean, you've been in so many parts of the world, but you're coming in from
Dubai, actually.
Dubai.
I was coming from Dubai, yeah.
From Dubai. And then, of course, Thomas, you came in from Poland. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Because it's four, just to get the conversation flowing, tell me, what is the key component to be successful within network marketing out of your experience? If I start with ladies first.
Well, first of all, you need to love what you do. That's really important. And one thing I realized, you need to be consistent, because if you don't do that, you cannot expect that from your team. So what I'm doing every day webinars, of course, and I have a strong contact with my team, and also it's very important to be on the trainings, basically to be on, I participate in every leadership call, I make sure that I have all the updates about the company, and also listen top leaders, how they are doing the presentation, so that I can improve my knowledge and skills and do it better.
Thank you. And Lotta?
Yes, I agree with Sanja about everything, and it's also very important, no matter if you are a top leader, if you are a new member, that you always are teachable, because we always have things to learn, and we have a very, very good system in our company to follow the system. That is something that, I think is the most important. When you have a system, you should really follow it, and also use the cash. I mean, always work with your knowledge, your attitude, your skills, so you make it a habit. Yeah, I think it's the most important when you have
Udo?
So I guess a lot of things already said from the ladies. But one thing, what I'm always saying, it's the most important thing to get successful. You need to be willing to pay the price for. So this means, especially in our business, you need to be willing to put the time and the effort in. So if you work a lot, you earn a lot. If you work nothing, you earn nothing. So as more and as bigger your dreams are, as more time and effort you have to put in. And when you're willing to pay this price for, you have no limits in the business. This is what I like on network marketing, because everyone is equal. Or like we see here, we have people around the globe coming in, and everyone has the same opportunity. Show me a different business in this world where everyone, doesn't matter if a team comes from Bangladesh, if people comes from Poland, from Russia, from Hungary, wherever people coming from, in network marketing, and especially here with Crowd One, everyone has the same opportunity. You just need to be willing to pay the price for, and then you can reach whatever you dream about, and you can go without any limits into the business.
Yeah, well, first of all, I think be yourself. Every one of us are different, so we don't need to fake it to make it. Be yourself, work on your skills, be teachable, absolutely. If you master one skill, at the same time, I think you need to be a student in another one and never give up.
Never give up. And speaking of never giving up, I mean, you've all sort of really worked hard and hopefully also, had leisure and pleasure and love and joy as well, because life is not just about working, but of course, if it's your passion, it's always easier. But what have sort of been challenges or those moments when of crisis or, I don't know, anything that has sort of come in your way? Because it's always also inspirational to see, how did you handle it? And just briefly, because
I can answer that actually. When I started Crowd1, my country was in a lockdown because of coronavirus. So I was at home with 2 kids. One is 8 and another second is 9 years old. Schools were closed, restaurants were closed, everything was closed, and I started new business. So, and I had a goal to become director one that time in 8 active weeks when I start working, and I said, the only way I can do that if I'm very well organized. So what I had exactly knew how much time I have to spend time with kids, to go outside, to cook, and exactly how much time I have for the meetings. So it was, that's why when I started that business, I said, this is the perfect slogan, impossible is nothing, So I was happy that time, yes, I reached director one in 8 weeks, and then of course I'm director two.
Well done.
Thank you.
Anyone else who wants to share a challenging moment?
Yeah, I like this question actually. When we started this business in the beginning of February, a month later it came the lockdown. So we had the same situation. Everybody was at home, locked. But if you have a tough moment, if you lose motivation, I think the best way to gain it again is to go out, meet people, meet new prospects, because from the new prospect, from the new member, you can really have those energy. This is a very good energy source. So that's how I'm working.
Would you like to share? Otherwise, I thought of something else. Yeah,
no, I think that challenges is what you grow off from. So we have goals set for us, but most often it's the way to the goal that will actually grow you mostly, and you will have challenge during that way. But if you do have also set a plan for when these challenges comes, because life will happen. That's the way it is. So you will find a way to come around, come under. But if you don't have this, then the challenge can be your totally stop. So that's why it's so important. And challenges is needed for you to grow.
Yeah, and I presume also, Udo?
Exact. Challenges is this what you need to grow.
Yeah.
Because if you have no challenge, most of the people goes in a rhythmus where they do always the same. And after a while, they don't move anymore. So if you do not get a challenge from around, you need to challenge yourself to get on the next level. So never stop to learn what we said today or before. And what Sanja said, it's the thing, love what you do and do what you love and never work a day in a life. So this is what I see my business. It's not work, it's not business, it's pleasure, is what people are saying, I'm 25 years on holidays. I do the business 30 years, 25 years, only network marketing. So I live actually, for my opinion, since 25 years on vacation, and I love it.
It's a lifestyle.
That sounds good. Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Business is a lifestyle.
I also found a lot of energy. I also got a lot of energy in this challenging situation that I'm in, coronavirus and so on, because I was doing everyday webinars, presentations, and I had a team in Bangladesh who were students, no experience with network marketing, some but not reach really some success. So I saw how their life, because they started gaining really good money, like 10, 20, 50 monthly salaries in a month. So that was, of course, you saw how their life was changing. And every day they were giving the testimonials. And that was the thing which also made me happy, because if somebody gives you some positive testimonial because of your knowledge and so on, what you feel happy, you feel good. And what you do, you keep doing what you're doing. So.
And I guess it's also like you're part of a big community, because, I mean,
it's
you're
a family.
Million members. And I know time always flies, and I get so caught up in these interviews, I want to go on forever. But just a quick one. I'm also thinking, you all come from different business backgrounds. So what is it with Crowd One that really makes it, unique? Is it the compensation system? Is it a sense of community? Just a short sort of from each and one of you. What makes it unique?
It's an incredible concept on a growing market.
Yeah.
It's, of course, the strong management. Let's be honest, what they did, 10 million members in basically in 18 months' time. That doesn't happen by accident. That happens because they know exactly what they're doing. And also about the compensation plan, I have to say something what really makes me happy. It's not that only people on the top are earning, but people who just started, people who want to reach the top. And this is basically when you see a lot of people gaining a lot of money, this is a strong driving force. And let's be honest, what this company reached, many million people who are gaining, change their life and so on. And this is really, really incredible. But also what is very, very important is the perfect timing. Maybe somebody will say, 10 million members in 18 months. Of course, it's a lot. This is something incredible. Where a lot of network marketing companies want to reach that. But still, this is just the beginning, because the potential what we can have 100 million, 500 million. So this is just the beginning of something incredible. That's why I say it's the perfect timing now.
Sense your passion, I like it. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, the timing is a lot, a lot. I think that if Crowd One had been for maybe 5 years ago, it had not been the same. But the timing is one thing, but also the easiness with the business and the vision that the founder had to have an online marketing company that everyone can actually use, and it's for everyone, no matter pre-knowledge. And this is the easiness in it that I can see, that you have yourself, you are always your most important tool in any business. You have your mobile and you have internet, and then you can actually start a global business if you want to. That and the system that we have is something that I think has been very important for the growth, and the timing, absolutely.
Udo?
One thing what I love mostly is you can explain the whole business in less than 3 minutes.
Okay, let's. 3 seconds.
This is what I like,
Yeah.
It's the point is when you go back to the basic, you ask 2-3 questions, and you can explain the business literally in 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Ask the people, Uber, Amazon. Ask him. He knows one application. Ask him. How this app makes money? He says yes or no. If he says no, say okay. Build the customer here. Have the industry here. Connect industry and customer. The application makes some money. That's all what you do, right? You want to be a part of an application, and the idea like this one, what most of the people say? Yes, done. 2 minutes.
Udo, that was 3 seconds. Good on you. Last but not least, Thomas.
The main reason is people.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the 10 million people. I'm talking about people I met here. I met this industry, fantastic people. I met this industry, Udo, the best sponsor I ever had in this industry. So, I love you too. So, people, because you're joining people, you're not really joining companies.
No.
This company is prepared very well.
Thank you so much for your time, and not least, thank you for your efforts and for also being such inspirational leaders and path makers, and good luck in the future. And I also want to add that knowing that you're so many millions within Crowd One, you're also the great source of being great impactors and doing good in the world. And with that, now let's hear from Celeste and Bedisha about Crowd One impactors. So many millions within
Hi everyone, my name is Celeste.
And I'm Bedisha.
We are here to highlight some of our members who have contributed astonishingly to the communities around them.
And we will now share some uplifting projects from all around the world.
This is a team led by Lin in Vietnam. Every week for the past years, they have been handing out hundreds of food packages to poor people and have also been supporting a local school in the area. Lin says they want to earn more money so they can support even more people. Well done to all of you.
The pandemic has affected this world in a multitude of ways. By far the most, it has affected the educational system, with kindergartens and schools shutting down. For the unprivileged children, the impact has been even more severe, resulting in interrupted learning, compromised daily nutrition, and leaving families in a growing economic struggle as many jobs are lost.
The Crowd One team, the Achievers, have been working hard lately, trying to help give these children access to their education. To do this, the Achievers decided to donate supplies, basic necessities, to 9 different schools. School supplies like printers, ink, paper, face masks, and soap were donated. An act of kindness and giving back to those who need it the most is always the right thing to do.
Yes. And we would also like to lift some inspiring leaders in Cali Valley. The item of Synergia Latin. They have done some tremendous work at the rehabilitation hospital that is now maintained with the funds that they have earned from Crowd One. Wow, these projects are really amazing.
Indeed. Thank you everyone for contributing towards these projects. And please remember to use the hashtag #CrowdOneImpactor if you post in social media, so we all can be inspired together. Thank you everyone for contributing towards these projects. And please remember.
Truly inspiring to hear about Crowd One entrepreneurs really contributing and creating impact and doing good in the world. And we're now going to meet 3 top leaders who are also doing good in the world. You might recognize them already, and they're here to share their insights and expertise. And warm welcome, gentlemen, or the Unstoppables. That's what they wanted me to say that you are. You're the Unstoppables. So Björn Arnstedt, Renze Delstra, and George van Wijk. So welcome. And I know you traveled 2 days just driving here.
Yeah, we're so excited. You know, we sold our bed anyway, so
Why
let's
not?
just drive up, and during driving you can train the team a little bit, pull some questions, and yeah, prepare the whole trip. So yeah, it was a great trip to come here.
Working and leisure. And I thought we'd sort of rewind the clock a bit, because all of you have really, you have a vast experience and knowledge within the industry, and you're also the top tier, the top 3 leaders. So if we rewind back and just share with us, what drew you into network marketing and this sort of spectrum of business? Björn, if I start with you.
No, it's. The timing is perfect. That's where we are right now, and with a concept like Crowd One, it couldn't be better. And with all the knowledge that we achieved during the years, and following a concept, it's easy. So, and the power of easy and the system of easy, it's a great thing.
Cool. Yeah. When I saw the vision of Crowd One, it sparked a new life in me. Because I thought in this industry everything was already invented and matured and somehow saturated. So for me it was very refreshing, and to get to work with these fine 2 gentlemen as running mates, it's a blessing out of the sky. Yeah.
Well, I think we're living in an area where the people are realizing the need of having extra income, what they can create and realize from every part of the world or in a house. And then with the vision with Mr. Jonas Erik Werner, it's a magic formula, and it's the easy way to share it. It's perfect.
And I'm also thinking, because Björn, you have quite extensive experience within network marketing for many years back. So what makes Crowd One unique? Why is this sort of the next tier of marketing?
I think the uniqueness and the combination of the basics from the traditional networking, meeting the online affiliate marketing, and also using the strategy now to use other companies' products and services. That's the perfect match, and with the excitement, and also what we're seeing with Crowd One is that a lot of people start and they get a result fast, and that's important, and that's also makes it possible for people to continue, but also to motivate their families and their own individuals for a success. And that's what is really something which I burn for, to see other people making success with the Crowd One and actually bringing networking and affiliate marketing together. So that's the key elements for me.
And I also want to, because I've asked a lot, what are the key traits or what have been the challenges? So I'd like to sort of reverse that question and ask, during this journey, what were the challenges or something that surprised you that you didn't really expect stepping into this business? Was there anything like, whoa, it was much more about, persevere, whatever it might be? It's interesting.
Well, for us it was the magnitude of growth. The growth rate was so big, and you cannot educate everybody at the same time. And we're doing webinars all day long in like 4 different languages, but you can only reach so much people. So one of the challenges is, the success, because it surprised us. We work very, how you call this? Excited, and we'll do our best. But one of the challenges was to educate people. And then 25th of April, the live stream started, so we could reach way more people. So that was somehow the solution we were looking for. Yeah.
George, have anything that sort of surprised you?
Challenges. Well, there was a lot of challenges because we are, first, the time schedule. We're working in all the areas of the world at 24/7. We are in contact with the people. That was the first challenge. That means.
So you never sleep? No, I'm kidding.
Less minutes of the night we have to wake up. No, but everything. The most beautiful part of Crowd One is that everybody, you don't have to be a brilliant mind to understand the concept of Crowd One. And that makes it so easy duplicatable. But that's what Mr. Rand said also. And then the speed is so high that it's impossible to know everybody. Okay, impossible is nothing, but to know every single person what is in your downline and educate them by themselves. That means it's like little children, very premature, you have to let them go. And then you educate them fast so they can work by themselves. And that's the result what we are now seeing. And I'm really happy about that. It's going very well.
And I'm also thinking, because you're 3 top leaders, so of course you're also inspiration for others and mentors, and people sort of view you as, I'm sure, as heroic in your own sphere. So I'm thinking, because we talk a lot about grit, resilience, working hard, paying a price, but how do you sort of counterbalance that with, life in general? Even if you work with your hobby, your health, wellness routine or sleep, how do you sort of balance that energy of loving what you do, but still, having time for life as well?
Well, sorry.
Yeah, I think you have to structure yourself and always remember your why you do something. And every morning you repeat it into yourself, and you have a strong plan, because it's easy to get into the working all the time mode. Exactly. But if you have the balance and that you never forget that you have to live the life at the same time that you're enjoying and having a strategy for going forward. Because whatever we do in the end is we're working as professional people, and networking is a profession. And that is a lot of people forget that one. So that's probably one of the key to balance it with being structured.
Yeah, I personally, I cannot really find a perfect balance because the job never stops. And yeah, to work out, you really have to shut things off, leave your phones home. And actually, I started to work out like for 4 months ago. And it goes step by step, but it's hard to make the private balance between health and wealth. Because, the job is so nice, and it's so, you're in the right flow, business-wise, but it's a challenge to do also the health thing,
Well, I think it's hard if you consider Crowd One like a work. It's not a work, it's a passion, it's a lifestyle. So what we are doing, and you see the improvement, what we are helping people that's changing their life, And I don't say that we are making millionaires, but if we can arrange that a lot of people just have €100 extra a week for making their life quality better, that's a really inspiration, so that it's not a work what we are doing. Okay, and sometimes the family demands and they want to give them quality time. Just put on your phone, 1 hour away, concentrate, focus on them. But it's not a work, it's really a passion, it's a lifestyle, and we love what we are doing. And that's the most beautiful thing.
Well, just one last thing. If you're going to give a golden nugget to our audience or to your members, a golden nugget, it can be a piece of advice, it can be, something that you've never maybe expressed before that really helped you. I mean, something that's a bit more than, okay, you need resilience or strategy or that golden nugget of advice directly from the mentors.
I would go for set really target goals and set them higher than you can expect, because you can do a lot more than you think about.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think a lot of people should look in the mirror, because a lot of people are talented and we meet unused talent all day long. So look in the mirror, and most people have skills they didn't use for a while. So yeah, just dig up your skills, take the opportunity, and then become a better person.
I think basically two. First one is don't be egoistic, don't keep Crowd One for yourself, share it with the world, share it with your family, your friends, your frenemies, all over the world. And I'm going to use one of the words what our CEO always say, that means never give up. Because I've learned it when I invited this gentleman the first time, I was calling, and then was the last call and I won't stop it. And then he answered the phone, and it was the first message, okay, never give up. Never judge somebody, and you will succeed, no doubt.
Never give up, and know that team is so important as well,
yes.
Right? That is so important. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being the inspiring leaders that you also are.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And with that, my friends, it's time for entertainment, real entertainment. So get your dancing shoes on, stand up, and let's rock and roll with the one and only Mohombi and his song, Hello. And with that, my friends, it's time for entertainment, real entertainment. So get your dancing shoes on, stand up, and let's rock and roll with the one and only Mohombi and his song,
I try to find you in all the fairy tales that I read. I want that perfect kiss from that famous movie scene. If I could break the walls between my reality and my dream, every day I would wake up to see you smiling back at me. Had my palm read a million times before. Ask myself when you come and knock on my door. Ain't no crystal ball to show me where you are. Wonder where is that love that starts with hello, 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 hello. Where is the love that starts with hello, 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 hello. Wish love could be just that simple. What's the point building a kingdom if there is no queen? I'm screaming from the top of my lungs right now, can you hear me calling? One day my mama told me you'd come, and I've been waiting for the day when I wake up and see you smiling back at me, yeah. Had my palm read a million times before. Ask myself when you come and knock on my door. Ain't no crystal ball to show me where you are. Wonder where is that love that starts with hello, 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 hello. Where is the love start with hello.
Thank you, Mohombi. So we've now come to celebrate a new title and also hear a testimonial.
It's time for our very first, or our latest ambassador, Mr. Anthony Chatelain.
Thank you, Mohombi. So we've now come to celebrate a new title and also hear a testimonial.
It's time
Whew. Awesome. Feel good. Thank God. First, I want to thank the founder, Jonas, because he's a marketing genius. I've never seen anything like it. If you could just pick his brain, you will see he's a true genius in marketing. And that's what we're living today. People think I'm a genius because I've studied a lot. I've been to university almost 10 years. I've been studying in the United States. I got my degree in nuclear engineering from MIT. People tell me I'm really crazy, wasting my time. They have no clue. You guys know why I am here. You guys know that there's no better opportunity instead of working with nuclear engineering or working at NASA. But I want to tell you a little bit about my story today, so maybe I can inspire someone to aim a little higher, and inspire someone to work a little bit harder, maybe to set a bigger goal. So I will tell the story. Always loved school, went to the United States to study, ended up at MIT, which is the toughest university in the whole world. At MIT, I studied nuclear engineering, really crazy. I was the best top of my class in order to get a scholarship, but I can tell you something. When I joined MIT, it was a wake-up call. It was a punch in the face. I went from up here to struggling for average. I have friends who will get the Nobel Prize one day. But guess what? This is what I want to tell you today. What I applied, what I learned in school that I applied to the business, because I just had to work hard. I can tell you those were the best years of my life, but also the worst. It's like a blur. Just work, work, work. Working day and night, just working to graduate. And I can tell you, most people who start, they don't finish. Isn't that amazing? They don't even graduate. Just like in our business, the people who start, why doesn't everybody become a president, a director, an ambassador? It's just the way it is. But I learned something through those years of studying. Guess what? I learned a superpower, 2 superpowers that I learned during my studies. The first superpower is commitment. Commitment, commitment, commitment. You already heard Peter Jacobson talk about it, and it's so important. Commitment means that I will still do what I said I would do, even when the motivation is low. That's pretty cool. You still do what you commit to do. And the next superpower that I learned is discipline. Discipline is just the bridge between a thought and accomplishment. It's the bridge between my plan and my goal. I always say it's like you want to get in shape. You buy a gym card. It's not enough to just buy the gym card. You need the discipline to go and exercise, right? So commitment, discipline. All that I learned, and if you apply that to the business, you will be unstoppable. Commitment, commitment, commitment. You know somebody else who talks about commitment? All the time. Commitment. It's my friend. He's my hero. He's the CEO of this company, Johan Stahl von Holstein. He talks about commitment. And if you go out online and search the internet, you will actually find a video where he says that he's committed 5 to 10 years to this company to take us all the way to the top. And guess what? He says, if I commit to you guys, if you promise to work hard and never give up, he will work hard for us if we continue to work hard as well. and never give up. And that's so cool, the word, work hard, success. Wow, a lot of people working hard and they get success. If you're online, I encourage you to listen to the testimonial from last year's cruise of Johan Stahl from Holstein, where he tells the story. I get inspired, I get goosebumps just talking. You can master this skill, you will go all the way to the top. Number 2, if you can learn to not take it personal when people say no to you, you'll be outstanding. If you can learn not to be afraid of what people think about you, you can go to the top. Guess why? You sign up in the business. You're all excited. You go home, you talk to your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your best friend, and guess what? Maybe he doesn't even tell you no. Maybe he says, no, you're crazy. No, you're crazy. He's stealing your dream. He's putting you down because you found this opportunity. And that's crazy. What happens to you? The reptile brain kicks in, and all of a sudden you start doubting yourself. Oh, maybe Fred was right. I thought I was going to start this business. I was going to build an international affiliate all around the world. All of a sudden you start doubting. So if you know that a no doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother me at all. This is a skill because it's a people's business. We're working with people's feeling. So although you saw an opportunity, you tell your brother and he tell you you're crazy, that's the tough thing. So learn this. And if I should summarize a couple of thoughts that I use to manipulate myself, my brain, to do more, to work harder, think about this one. What if you knew that you could not fail? How hard would you work? What if you knew that we would be 100 million members 2-3 years from now? How hard would you work? What if you knew that you would become a director, a president, an ambassador? You learn residual income. You'll be able to help your family, your loved ones. How hard would you work? You see, I'm already working like all these are true. Because point number 1, nobody has ever failed in this business. People only gave up, right? People only gave up. Because this business, next presentation, you might meet somebody like me. Björn, Rens, George, you saw these guys. You might, this is what I programmed myself. Next presentation, I'm going to find somebody who beat me, who's hungrier. So just keep at it. Number 2, 100 million members. I know that with or without me, the company will reach 100 million members, the way we're growing right now, and what's in the pipeline. Jonas and Johan, they have assembled an amazing 6 management team They all complement each other. It's huge. So I know they're doing this with or without me or without you. I just rather want to be on this journey. Number 3, becoming a director, president, earning residual income. The residual income, if people understood, that's why we're working. Because this gives us a chance to work hard a couple of years and get paid over and over and over again. And what are we working with? We're working, showing affiliate. We're building the largest sales organization on earth. And guess what? We're not only working hard, we're working smart. Working smart, we're working with leverage. You've heard me say it before on stage, the only way for you to become a director, a president, an ambassador is that you help other people along the way. Otherwise, it's impossible. So think about this. You only need to find 2. 2. Two leaders. Doesn't matter. It's not going to take you 10 years. It's not 10 years of school. It's not a 40-hour work week. You need to find 2. And that could be a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. So what if it takes you 2-3 years to become a president? It's fantastic. So I see the opportunity. And I can tell you, the timing is not now. It's right now. It's right now. Because now the company is launching some of the biggest, craziest, coolest products on earth. And we will have them in our portfolio to recommend to people and earn some commission, some income. And together as a company, we are building a sales force. It will be millions and millions and millions. Digital products. So I want to say to you, today is your lucky day. This is the first day of your new business built on commitment and discipline. So I can do it. You can do it. Let's do it together. Let's go for it. All in. See you, ambassadors, next year on stage. I love you guys. Thank you to my beautiful team, Magnus, Christine, Mr. Wu, Blackwell, Alan, Sergey, and the French team that you saw here. I love you all. God bless you.
Before we move on to hear our CEO speak about entrepreneurship and motivation, Adam has actually finished the painting in the studio next door.
You know what? Let's see if we can get a look at this picture, this painting.
Exciting.
Here we have it.
Hello, my name is Adam Algotsson, also called Appear37, and I'm a graffiti artist and a fine art artist. Today I made a 3.2 meter big canvas for impact crowd technology, and I included some stuff that they wanted me to do, but I had free hands, so.
Wow, this looks lovely. Let's take a look at what Adam has illustrated then. Here I see some social gaming, and that must be the Mixter.
Mixter, it is, yes. Now, welcome up on stage, Johan Stahl von Holstein.
Great to be back here again on stage, talking to you all, guys. What a great day, what an event, what amazing leaders we have. The inspiration, the knowledge, the leadership that they supply this network, the trust that you can have in all the knowledge that they can give you, transmit to you, the inspiration that they can give you. Because you'll need a lot of inspiration and a lot of knowledge. I'm going to talk about learning, knowledge, education, because we're going to put a lot of emphasis into the educational packages that we have. We've started out with one package. We're going to add more and more into this so that you will learn how to sell, how to become entrepreneurs, how to be able to become leaders, and a number of other things that will support you and your families and in the environments where you are present. Education is what lifts nations, it lifts individuals, communities, and we're going to emphasize on this. Companies in this industry, traditionally, they've sold you a starting package. It puts you up with a lot of storage in your garage. You have to add on more products every month, more and more costs, forcing you to work harder and harder. We started out with one educational package, and now we're going to add a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, until you have an educational package that's going to be like a university education, that's better, faster, easier, more accessible to everybody globally, wherever you are in the world. We are going to emphasize on these educational packages because they are so important of how we can grow you as individuals. For 25, almost 30 years, I've been a professional working in entrepreneurial companies, but working also in large corporations. I have lifted, inspired, and created leaders, numerous amounts of them, lots of them. I have taken people who didn't think they had the knowledge or experience or the capabilities and made them leaders that have put their companies public, that have sold them for huge amounts of money, where they have created large companies, they've reached position as large corporations because I trusted in them. I gave them responsibility. I was there to cheer them on, to tap them in the backs, to come up with some advice, to come up and give them knowledge and experience, to open up my networks and help people out. This is what your upline can do for you. What's beautiful in this company is how our leaders are collaborating, meeting at our reunions, talking, sharing information and knowledge, inspiring each other to build each other's networks larger and larger. You can find inspiration and help from your upline, but we will also educate you from the platform that we supply you with. So not only will you, even if you failed at your first attempt, you gave up, it wasn't for you, it was too hard, too difficult, you weren't in the right position, whatever reason you will find for yourself, we will continuously improve our educational packages so you can come back, try again, give it another a chance. And we will then add on to the library of products where you'll find products that will be easier, better, more suitable for you, for your neighbors, for your knowledge and experience, for your communities. There will be global, regional, local, and we will give you all the things that you need. We will add business intelligence so that we'll have specific, precise products that will be absolutely suited for you in your neighborhood, which will give us the ability to build the entrepreneurs all around the world. The gig economy is going to be exactly what we'll be exploiting, leveraging on all the horrible things that the COVID-19 has created. We need to be global, but we need to be local. We need to reach everybody, but we need to keep a distance. We have the tool consistently improved in our telephone. We have the library of products. It's thin today, it's going to become huge. We have the educational packages. It might not be what you've needed so far, but it will be there. This is going to take time. I am here for a long time. 2021 is going to take us past the minimal viable product where everybody's going to say, wow, they're onto something big. This is a game changer for the industry. The company will have proven itself. The vast amount of people that we have, that people are coming in, will find more and easier, faster, accessible product, and everybody's going to raise their eyebrows. In 2021, we will make a big change. 2022, everybody's going to want to join, and we are going to make an impact of immense importance. You have to stay with me for that time. You have to come back, look at what we've added on, how we improved the platform, what more we're trying to give you in order to make you successful, to help you. You have to be passionate, commitment, you have to show resilience, you have to show loyalty to us, the way that we promise to be there for you over the long run. And together, collaborating with your leaders, we will make a huge impact and difference, not only in this industry, but in the countries where you live, and globally. We will disrupt the software distribution industry by allowing people today to sell and get the commissions for the sales of these products instead of sending them to Silicon Valley, the one place in the world where they do not need this money. We will break up a lot of the things that are bad about the internet and creating an environment where we can all come together and work in a way where we actually control our own digital identity, our digital environment, and where we can make the money of the efforts that we do. So stay with us, be committed, have the patience and trust that we are working long time to create this. I'm only here for one purpose, to find these products and get them into the library, to build educational packages so that we can inspire you and help you. And I will be there, as I've been in companies before, 2 times building the largest incubator in Europe. I will be there to lift you up, tap you on the back, give you advice, cheer you on, and we will build leaders and entrepreneurs all over the world. This is the passion and the reason why we're here. This is the good that we can do to your communities. And we will enter with more corporate social responsibility projects locally and globally to prove how committed we are to a better world. So thank you all for being here. Thank you leaders for being here. Thank you for taking care of your downlines. And downlines, make these leaders work for you and make them help you to be successful. Thank you all. And we are going to make of immense importance. You have to
Wow, very inspiring. Listen to Johan, and I share everything he says about the future. I couldn't believe 1.5 years ago when we started that we should be where we are today. And today, you have been seeing that we are going to launch a lot of stuff. The Epic Lotto, a global product, the Mixter, the product that will change the online industry forever. And this is only the beginning. In 2020, before the end of December, I know that we will be more than 25 million people. But again, it's only the beginning. In 2021, we take the step into the entertainment world. In 2021 and 2022, we take the step into the world of communication.
Build leaders and entrepreneurs all over the world. This is the passion and the reason why we're here. This is the good that
very inspiring. What we will do is that we will change the world for tens and in the future for hundreds of millions of people. Most people today, more and more people are spending hours every day, and very soon the same amount of time they spend on the regular job they spend in front of a mobile without earning anything. And Crowd1 will change this with a portfolio of the greatest online products ever. The time you spend online will be a profitable time with Crowd1. So again, to all members all around the world, thank you for being in the company, and make sure that you give all people around you the chance and the opportunity to be a part of this company. Because we will be here month after month, year after year, until we have changed the biggest industry of all time forever. Thank you very much.
Wow, what a day. So many things to look forward to.
Yes, indeed. Don't forget to already now get your tickets to the October recognition event and also the Mixter launch event in November. Remember, the earlier you get your tickets, the earlier you will receive your Mixter access.
And I don't know about you, but we have really enjoyed this day, and I barely can't wait until the October event.
Neither can I. So hopefully we will be getting to see you soon. What better way to end this great event? Here you are, Icona Pop.
You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. I love